for exercise number 4 or module number 4, we will be discussing a certain type of array, which is called the polar array. We will be creating landscape templates. So obviously these are top views of a tree. So what we have here is a point 0.5 line segment and then a series of arcs, and then we're going to mirror it and then do the array for this outcome. Okay, and these are the other samples, but we're going to create a circle first that will serve as our reference, and its radius will be 0 0.5. Okay, but then again, going to AutoCAD, we have to create a new layer. So that's LA, enter. Layers are actually very useful tools in AutoCAD, wherein it makes your drawing very neat and organized. So we have to click this arrow, and then let us type landscape elements. Okay, for the landscape elements, okay, we're going to have the color of somewhere dark green. Okay, that's color number 98. Okay, and then landscape elements, since they are just support elements on an architectural presentation, we're going to have them line type continuous, and for the line weight, we're going to have it a little thinner, maybe at 0.09 or somewhere 0.1, but we don't have 0.1 here, so 0.09 will suffice. Okay, so just click OK. Make sure the no plot option is not marked red, and then you have to double click this icon to make its current layer and close. And let's pan here and zoom a little. So I will be typing C, enter, pick one point and specify radius, that's 0.5, enter, and zoom in. We'll be creating a line, but make sure that your OSNAP is on, because we will be creating a line from center to the quadrant. So let's check it. SE for drafting settings. Under object snap, we have the usual endpoint, midpoint, center, node, quadrant, intersection, and perpendicular. So it's fine. We need center and quadrant, so they are active. So just click OK. So that's L, enter. So specify first point. I want it to be here. And click dito. And enter. Zoom in. Okay, I need arc. So for the arc, I will be typing letter A, and preferably when you are creating curve objects, make sure your ortho is off, so you can easily modify your curves. So you just have to pick 1, 2, and careful. There might be an OSNAP here that when you click, pupunta po doon yung point ng object nyo. So, pwede nyo siyang i-off this time. Okay, click. And A, enter. You can turn OSNAP on this time. And you click 1, 2, and 3. And A, enter. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And make another one. So A, enter. So I will just be tracking a little here. Hover my point and move upward. And that's 1, 2, and 3. And A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. And A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Your output should not look exactly like mine. You can have your own design, and don't forget to quick save, and that will be MI, enter. So select this object from here to here, enter, and then once you're done selecting, you just have to specify the first point of mirror line. So you can click here, that's 1 and 2. Click and enter. Okay, so once the object is done, the next thing to do is you're going to command for array. So that's AR for shortcut, enter. We're going to duplicate this object in a circular manner, so we're going to select first the object to be array. So we pick from here and going lower right. Make sure that the objects that you want to select are selected or fully enclosed by your selection area. So you pick from here, down here, click and enter. Okay, let's cancel. So again, AR, enter. Select array, you pick from here, down here, enter. Okay, that's again polar. So you have to click polar here, or you have to type letter P, or if it's in a rectangle, or if it's in a bracket, angle bracket, ibig sabihin when you press enter, you're accepting that. Okay? Specify center point. Okay? This is our center point. You click here, and this is your object now. But on the ribbon, you have the default items of 6. You can actually make them higher, say 10. Okay, so maybe you just want 3, enter. Wanted just 5. Okay, so I'll be fine with 5. Okay, and then you have here the angle. So angle between these items is 72. And then angle to fill, if you want an entire circle to be filled, so you can have 360, but if you want just half of that, you can type 180. Okay, you can type 270, but we want the entire object to be fully arrayed, so make it 360, because there are 360 degrees in a full circle. Okay, so once you're done, just click close array. But in any case that you want to add more, or you want to edit your array, you just have to select it, but make sure you did not explode the object. Okay, so select this. You still have the option to modify everything. Okay, so let's say we're going to make this one 8, and that's it. I'm good with that, and click close. Okay, I will be moving the circle. Okay, we'll be turning ortho on. Okay, I will just be moving here and escape. So this is now your 3 template. Okay, I will be creating another one, but we actually have several samples, so you just have to produce 4 samples. They should not be similar to mine, because these are just uh, examples for you, but not for you to duplicate them. Okay, so you make your own designs. I will be using array or arc. A, enter. So I will be picking on the center point 1, 2, and 3, and A, enter. 1, 2, and 3, and another A, enter. 1, 2, 3, and another arc. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I will be creating another one. A, enter, or maybe somewhere here. 1, 2, and 3, and another one. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. A, 1, 2, 3. A, enter. That's 1, 2, and okay lang lumagpas. You can just simply trim that. TR, enter, enter, or TR, enter if you're using version 2021. Then another arc, enter. So I'll just be picking one here. 1, 2, 3, and another one. A, enter. 1, 2, and 3, and A, enter. 1, 2, and 3. TR, enter, enter, or just once if you're using version 2021. Then I'm good to array, or maybe lagyan ko ng another arc. 1, 2, 3, and A, enter. 1, 2, 3. Sort of parang designs lang. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. AR, enter for a hatch array, or sorry, for array. So you click from here down here, enter, center point. So you look for the center point of the circle, but you have to click polar first, and then the command line prompts you to specify center point, so you can click here. Okay, so this one has a number, items number of 6, but you can have them say 15. Okay, say you wanted it 25, so this is it. Say 35, but I want it just minimal. Let's try 4. Oh, sorry, that's just 4. Enter. Okay, I'm good with this. So just click close array. Again, you can already move this one for your another sets of array. And these are some, this is a tree template and this is a plant template. Okay, so again, your code, your design. So again, don't forget to quick save. Okay, to continue with polar array under exercise or module 4.8, we have here a circular dining table. The table itself has a radius of 0.75, and for this one, our dining chairs are 0.40 by 0.40, and corners are rounded with a radius of 0.10, and we have a rectangle here for the back seat which has a radius of so maybe we can just fill at this one or convert the segment here into arc. Okay, so let's go back with AutoCAD. And by the way, these are landscape elements. We are actually have created these objects under the layer landscape elements. That's why their colors adopted the color of this layer. So let's make another one. LA, enter. Create new layer icon. This time I will be naming it furnitures. These are the elements in the house that are movable. Furnitures, you have to select the number, the color number. Okay, let us try something that is like mulberry or sort of raspberry or maroon. So let's have color 246. Uniform po tayo sa layer names, sa layer colors, sa layer line type, and sa layer no plot and plot option. Okay? So select this one, click OK, double click it to set it current, and click close. Okay, let us first create here the rectangle, REC, enter. So I will be picking 1 point and just type at 0.4 comma 0.4, enter. Now I'm going to zoom in this one using my middle mouse or the scroll wheel, and I'm going to fillet it, F enter. So for the radius, let's try the one that was specified at 0.1, enter. And this is a rectangle object, so this one is a polyline entity, so we click it and then we click this option, so all of the corners are rounded. Okay, then we're going to create another rectangle, REC. Okay, I will be hovering the endpoint here, just hover, and hover also the endpoint here, just like the back, the headboard of the bed we did on the previous meeting. So we click here, okay, and then we hover here, and then we hover here again, and upward. So let's make it 0.1, enter. Okay, so let's see. I'll just be typing 0.1. Okay. Anyway, let's cancel it. So E, enter. I will be just creating another rectangle, REC. Just pick 1 point and type at 0.4 comma 0.1, enter. Okay, that's too big, but I will be moving it. M, enter. Select this. Sorry. M, enter. Select this, enter. Base point, so you click here and going to the midpoint. And I find 0.1 too thick, so let's just click this segment. Make sure your ortho is on. We're going to adjust it. Click here and type 0.05. Okay. And we're going to select this object again, and then on this segment we have here, hover your cursor, we have the convert to arc option. Okay, and just type 0.025. That's equivalent to 1 inch. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So do not click this grip, just hover your cursor and options will appear. Select convert to arc, guide your cursor, make sure your ortho is on, then that's again 0.025. Enter. Okay, so I'll just try to escape, and then we already have this rectangle. Now if you want your rectangles to be fillet without doing the fillet command, you can do it by REC command. Okay, so just pick here. Now when you click, initially you have the fillet option. Let's try that. I'll repeat the command REC enter. Okay, half fillet. Specify fillet radius. So let's type 0.1 enter. Specify first corner point. So I'll just hover here. So to track. And there you go. Your rectangle is already rounded with the radius of 0.1. But anyway, I will be typing at 0.4 comma 0.4 enter. So just the same. The only thing is that whenever you command for rectangle, your rectangle is already rounded. But there are times that you need a corner, there's a pointed corner for your rectangle, so might as well you command for another REC. You click for fillet. For the radius, you type 0 enter. And first corner point, so you click here, it's back to normal. Okay, so your corners are no longer rounded. So I'll just be deleting this, enter, and I'll create the table, enter. Okay, there you go. For the diameter, so as given it's 0.75. We are similar with the diameter. You can make your chairs a little larger, but the setup is a rounded dining table. Okay, with chairs revolving around it. Now I'm going to rotate this one, RO. Pick from here, going lower right, click enter, and I will be picking here. Okay, and it's asking for a rotation angle. So this is the gray one is the current orientation, but I want it 90. Enter. There you go. And M, enter. So I will just be moving the circle itself. Enter. Click from the quadrant and click to the midpoint. Okay. You can add design to your chair or to your dining table. Let's say I will be copying this one. CO, enter. Okay, we'll be picking the one in the center and somewhere dun sa center. Yan. But it's too big, so I will just be scaling it. SC. There are some households kasi wherein their dining tables are ornamented with indoor plants. So let's try that. Anyway, I will be shrinking this one because it's too big by the scale command. So I'm done selecting the object. I'll just be pressing enter. Base point, so the one in the center. Okay. So I just want it around 0.5. Let's see. There you go. Just quite fine. Okay. Then after that, we're going to array the dining chairs. Okay, so that's AR again. You pick from here, going here, enter. Specify and or array type. Again, that's another polar. Specify center point. So we click here. Okay, so currently we have 6. Say I wanted it 10. Okay, no problem with that. Tapos, again, angles between object is equivalent to 36 degrees. And we have an enter fill of 360. And then, base point, yun po yung nasa center kanina. Okay? Rotate items, let's try to turn off this one. So, this is how they look like if you don't rotate them. But if you rotate them, okay, and click another one. And I'm done. Just click close. Okay. Okay, so this is the dining table that we just have created using rectangle, using fillet, using the circle, using the copy, using the scale, and using the array polar option. Okay, so let's try to quick save.